Already started. I'm not ready. Yay! Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 Central European Time. You understood me. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Oh, G already sent a support. Thank you very much, G. That's so nice. Yeah, Finnegan is here and I have a different cam with him here. Ah, look at the Finnegan. Yeah, what do we do? As every Sunday, I'm going through a bit of news, nothing special, not a news channel. Then we go through the chat, of course, what's happening. YouTube already wants me to put in an ad now, but I'm not going to do that. I say that every week. And then we go a bit through the topic, what happened this week, what's going to happen next week, and what's coming up in the next few weeks. And we're gonna have some fun, as always. So let's go through the news. Yes, Tesla's gonna have a new factory, and it will announce where it is in 2022. It's been talked that maybe is in Canada. We'll see. Next is also Tesla, because right now you can order Tesla Model S and Model X on the German website, but only the Plaid. I pre-ordered. I put 100 euros down for normal Model S. Very doubtful that I will buy it because it's, what is it, 80,000 euros. And Tesla, even with the Model 3, had very horrible leasing conditions. So it's extremely expensive. So for a Model 3 with almost the same price as the ID3, I would pay 50% more back in the day when I was looking into that. And so I doubt that I will do that. It's just way too expensive. Anyone seen that Carmaniac has a TV show in Germany? Saw it by accident today on Sport 1. Really? So it's going to move away from YouTube. I know that he was, he did voiceovers on some car shows or whatever. Yeah, but last week I could still pre-order a Tesla Model S, but right now you can't do that anymore. That's it. That's all I've seen that was interesting. Then we have a new Ionity charger in Austria. Construction started, and what went live? Nothing. We already did this. It was 10 days ago. Let's look at our map. What's the one new in Austria? In Salzburg, should be this one here. Well, that's close to this one and away from the highway. Look at that. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, what else is there? Anything new in Britain? Yeah, you can't see Rudy is here, but she's going back down. She was just here for a second. And what's up here? One new in Norway. Yeah, still not a lot going on in East Europe. But France is killing it. Look at that. Awesome. They made some progress. But that's it. That's my news. It's not a lot, I know. Let's go. I just looked a bit through what happened. Bathrobe is here. I get 2.4 next week. Cool. I hope it works out. I've seen so many things where, which happened to me with 2.1, that a control unit doesn't like the update, stops updating, and then they have to do it again. And sometimes the control unit even breaks. And to get the control unit from the factory, that takes a while. I remember, maybe you remember that I made a video that I had to wait 2 weeks for the control unit in December of 2020, or maybe it was January 21, I can't remember. Been enjoying your Renault review, Chris? Yeah, that's good. That was a lot of fun. Didn't yet hear anything about 2.4, was promised to get 3.0 in April or something. Who promised that? Nobody said that. Really not. Even Volkswagen said 2.4 in the first half of the year and 3.0 in the second half of the year because they didn't know. And if you don't hear anything, contact your dealer. Don't trust the dealer like they have nothing to do then all day to look who bought an ID3, who can come to the to us and take over a spot where we could repair a car for 8 hours and we barely get any money. So you contact them, that's way better. Hopefully you get it before your 90th birthday. Saved me some time as considering as next car. Case make an appointment. Yeah, it's true. 2 weeks ago I got my ID3 Pro S with already 3.0. During that time some minor update received. Yeah, just tiny little things that are coming. WeCharge updated. The screen when over the air update is happening is being updated. Plug-in charge comes with 3.1. Yes. That's correct. Plug-in charge, and I made the video, and the great thing where you can have the trip data in your instrument cluster. That's really cool. Mexican should wait for the announcement. Dutch dealers did promise 3.0 in April, May. Well, the dealers are wrong. Volkswagen never said that. Really didn't. Do you make a test for a head-up display on ID4? I did. It's one of my biggest videos. Has 140,000 views or so. Let's check if it's still number one. I think it is. Let's go into content. Sort by most viewed. Yeah, it's still number one. Volkswagen ID3 and ID4 augmented reality head-up display in action. Then comes Ioniq 5 drive review, 126,000. Then my Volkswagen ID3 died, 104,000. Then Kia EV6 drive review, 98,000. And then ID4 consumption test, 96,000. Yay. Obviously they were wrong. Where to get info about that minor updates received by over the air because there is no history. It's just, if you get an over-the-air update, that's just tiny, that's just a minor thing on the surface. So it's not down to the core, it's just a display thing or the WeCharge app. It's nothing great. Really just call them. If they refuse, call another dealer. That's true. Since 2.4, the stored charging points are gone if car parked at night. 3.0 solved this? The stored charging points. So you mean favorites in navigation? I still have those. It's a lease car. Can't go to another dealer. Yes, you can. My car is also leasing and I can go wherever I want. Are you keeping Walter for another year? Well, my leasing contract goes till next year in September. He's turning 2 in 4 weeks. What do we have? It is on week 37 and we are in week 32 in 5 weeks. 5 weeks, Walter is turning 2. He gets his first inspection. I have to make no Ladepunkte. So not at all or saved ones. Is it in the WeCharge app or do you mean in navigation? I don't use the WeCharge app, so I wouldn't know. Hello Chris, my 2.4 update was crashing in Volkswagen Garage. They had advised me to come back in 6 weeks again because lots of issues with ID3. Is that normal? Like I said, it happened with a lot of cars that the update that they put on didn't work that well. I heard of that. I was lucky. Well, I was not lucky with 2.1, but I was lucky with 2.4. I have 2.3, got an over-the-air update, I downloaded halfway, then disappeared. Said it was doing it in the background, then disappeared. No install menu, been weeks now, really annoying. No, that's not anything big, that's just a tiny little thing, and I know that the display doesn't show anything going on, and it shows maybe a message that it's being installed, but nothing happens. But if the car falls asleep and then you wake it up, it's all gone. And it wasn't anything big. Since 2.4, the last 3 weeks I think I got 2 or 3 tiny little updates. One was the WeCharge app, then there was another one that just said minor fixes or whatever, and then there was the third one that was just last week that said with over-the-air update display will look differently, something like that. We'll be able to test the new MG4 when available. I doubt that MG will give me the car because they didn't give me a Marvel R or an MG5, and I think it will be a long time, and I think I have to wait a while for that. And then I wasn't happy with their Marvel R. I told them, I emailed them, I was all nice. I said, I tested your car, infotainment system was horrible. I said it nicer, not like that, but not usable. Also not, I said something nice. And if they want to give me a car, hopefully they updated it and it's better, and I can tell people that the car is better now. But I haven't got anything back, so I don't think I will get a car. And if they don't give out cars because someone doesn't like the car, that would be weird. That's something that then I find horrible in a car maker, that if someone is not totally happy with a car, and it is crappy when it comes to the infotainment system, that they then are like, oh, never get a car again. Heard anything about 3.0 for Cupra Born? My dealer just says we have no news at this time. I've seen YouTube videos from UK with the new software. Well, new cars that are being delivered since January have 3.0 on. Update for the Cupra Born, the same as over-the-air update for the Enyaq. Somebody said that Enyaq should get the over-the-air update also soon. I don't know if that's true. Soon is always, you know. And with the Cupra Born, I have no idea. I stored that in my garage. The car charges with slow current and automatic plug release. This is deleted after a day. Ah, you mean scheduled charging? Do you mean that? Did you charge at home, or do you can put in the slow, so it doesn't do the slow charging anymore? I don't think I have that. IMAX, you also can even set new location. It now says function coming soon. Really? I haven't tried it yet. That's totally true. But I know that 2.4 doesn't fix scheduled charging. This will be fixed with 3.0. In navigation, route planner works quite well. Estimation on arrival pretty accurate. Maybe in 3.1 will be even better. I don't think 3.1 will improve that too much, but then after that. How about Cupra Born test? Same software as ID3. I already did that. I tested the Cupra Born in November of 22. No, yeah, 21. We have 22 right now. That's true. A few months ago, I tested it and showed the differences in all of the car and the differences in software and everything. That's done. Okay. Let's first go through what's happening, and then we go through the over-the-air update 3.0 that should start this week. So Volkswagen announced on their Facebook that it should start very soon. We have to see if I can find it, so you can see that. Where are we? Why do I get a message? Oh, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. That's not the stuff. Where are we? Volkswagen Drivers Club. What? Not all impressed that my front rear side brake is binding on my ID3. On my 3-week-old ID3. What does he mean? Can somebody explain that to me? What does he mean here? Not at all impressed that my front near side brake is binding. I have no idea what he means. He has a sticking brake caliper. Ah. Alright. Well, write that. Yeah, that was it. We're about to start the rollout of our ID3. There it is. Of our ID software 3.0 via over-the-air update. As usual, the rollout will occur in waves. That's important. It's not all at once. It's going to be in waves. So first a few cars, then a bit more cars, and then more and more, and so on. We will start in Germany with small waves initially that include selected vehicles to cover a variety of hardware and software combinations. Owners of the selected cars will receive an email with more information shortly. We will inform you as soon as we start larger international rollout waves, which will then include any learning from the initial rollout phase. In case you missed it, please check out the ID software feature overview. Yeah, they had made a lot thing. So, the question is this. Will I be one of the ones who get the ID software in the first week? Yes, I will. I am lucky. I'm so nice and they're nice to me too, so they put me in the list in the first wave. And I got the email already that they're talking about. It's just a normal email. There's nothing special in there. It just said that the 3.0 update is coming. And it's in German. You wouldn't do anything. And it even says if you do you have already 2.4 or whatever. So this is very general. It's not, hey, you are getting the software and whatever. It's not happening like this. So what does that mean for me? So charging locations stay for me in 3.0. Well, I hope so. Hi, Alex. So how does it work? So you are the guinea pig. Yes, that's true. I'm the guinea pig where they try it on and see if the download works and everything. So with big software updates like 3.0 it's the same as with 2.3. The car only looks for an update once a week. It will ask the server, hey, do you have an update for me? And the server responds yes or no. And as far as I know, Volkswagen resolved the problem when you don't have internet connection. At that moment when it wants to ask, it will ask again, or it will wait till there will be an answer, yes or no. It will ask and ask if there is a yes or no. And the time when it asks for an update once a week is when the module in the car, whatever that does that, was activated when it was built. Mine, I'm guessing it was on Thursday or Friday. I don't know for sure, but 2.3 download started, for example, last year in June on a Friday. But I had the Hyundai Kona at the time, a press car, and didn't drive it on a Thursday. So maybe it was Thursday too. I don't know. I want to be... just check, no dealer in the neighborhood offers the update yet. Local dealer hasn't set a date yet, others in September, October, but none offer the update now. What country are you in? That's weird. I know that, for example, Greece will get it in September, and I think in the different country too. But maybe some countries don't get it yet. I don't, but it's weird. Oh, if you want to see little Finnegan sleeping here. Yeah, good boy. Greece got it. I got the update last week. There was something else. I don't know. I thought Volkswagen even told me that the Greece will get it later. I could be wrong. The Netherlands doesn't seem to offer it yet. That would be bad. Netherlands is one of the biggest customers of ID3. I think it's Norway, Netherlands, and Germany are the three big countries. ID already has it, so they must be doing it. That's true. He's from Netherlands. That's true. Okay. So the car asks once a week whenever your module in your car was activated. Then it should get the answer, yes, there's an update. And Volkswagen has to manually say, this VIN, this car can have an update. I mean, after a while they just say select, I don't know, 10,000 and it does it. But in the beginning, the first 100, I'm pretty sure they selected a few and then said select the other, whatever it will be, 50, 100, I don't know how many there are, 200, and then it will send it out. And then at some point they have to press a start button. They told me when it will be. I don't know if I can say that, but I know when they will start that the server says, yes, I have an update for you for the selected VINs. It's a Monday. So tomorrow. And then Chris, when you are late for live, you should send Finnegan in front of... yeah, but that's hard to do when I'm not here. He can do it by himself. It's just very hard to do. You die, little boy. And so the car asks, the server says yes. When there is yes, then the car starts downloading the software. And as far as I know, this time you cannot see that the car is downloading the update. Even when you go into system and whatever, it's they don't even know it themselves, but it's very likely, and this is on purpose. I'm against that, but they say this is on purpose. That you don't see that the car is downloading the update. For me and for other people who are waiting for the update, I think it's crap, because if they would know, hey, I'm downloading the update, maybe they want to stay in the car or drive a bit that the download is complete. Maybe your drive to work is 10 minutes and it just downloads 5%. And then you're waiting and waiting. Is it downloading? I don't know. So you just don't know. I don't know that yet. We'll see this week if it still shows, but the plan is that you don't see that when it's downloaded and it has everything, then you get the message, hey, there's a software update 3.0. Do you want to install next time you stop the car? Okay. Oh, I have to sneeze again. Sorry, it's because of Finnegan. Because I'm smart, allergic to cats and dogs. I have a cat and 3 dogs here. Well, not a single dealer in eastern part of the Netherlands offers it. They are very clear about it. It's not possible to make an appointment for that to be first. That's weird. Do you have any clue about what the store is going to include? I have a first edition plus and would like to have the opportunity to install travel assist. This will not be included. You cannot have travel assist in a car that is not equipped with the haptic. The touch sensitive steering wheel. You would need a different steering wheel, then they could turn travel assist on, but this will never be in a shop. I asked that 3 months into when I got my also first edition plus, and they told me that you need the steering wheel, and I think there are some other sensors that would be better to have, but I will know for sure it's the steering wheel, because otherwise when you don't have a touch sensitive steering wheel, the car does not know that you're holding the steering wheel. That means you constantly have to steer, so the car knows that you're steering, and that's of course not the point. And so this won't be in it. But I made a video about 3.1 that where it shows the shop, what's in there. I think it's Spotify, Apple Music, games. What else was in there? I can't remember. I made a video. It was in February or something when I tested the ID.5 GTX in Austria. What car are you testing next? We'll come that later. I know 10 people in Netherlands have it already. Maybe it's calling the wrong ones. Maybe it's a different Netherlands. Okay, so it's downloading your update. It tells you, hey, I have an update for you, 3.0. Do you want to install? Important here is this. The 3.0 update are 2 updates. So it would download an update, install, and then start downloading the next update and then install. The first one is really, really big. I don't know how many gigabytes, but a lot. Maybe 10 gigabyte of download. The installation process of the first update will take 6 to 8 hours. That's a long time. And the update is down to the core. It's for the motor management, the battery management. That's why the 77 kilowatt hour batteries are getting the better charging curve, or different charging curve. Better is always, well, it is better, especially for the Pro. ID.4 Pro, really awesome charging curve. I like it a lot. I would like to have that. Yeah, now Finnegan is eating. What was I do? Can you touch the touch buttons on the steering wheel to show you're awake at the wheel? No, it's not the touch buttons. The steering wheel itself is touch sensitive, and if it doesn't get a response, hey, the driver is touching the steering wheel, that means you have to steer. So Finnegan also find you talking, put him to sleep. That's true. That's so true. I am told Volkswagen has pretty much stopped production of ID.3 and transferred all resources to Cupra Born to get those out. Have you any news on this? I haven't heard that. No, I never heard that before. Hey, does the update come over mobile data or can it be connected to Wi-Fi? Only mobile data and only in the car. So if you connect your car to, if you put it in offline mode or whatever and then put a hotspot to your phone, and then it doesn't download. It has to be with the Wi-Fi, with the mobile connection of the car. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't need data. It will do it the same as map updates or whatever, but it has to be done this. It cannot be done by Wi-Fi and it cannot be done with a hotspot for something else. It has to be done with the car's internal eSIM. Otherwise it doesn't work. Retrofitting this for the steering wheel, you can do that if you want to, but again, I don't know if this will work then at the end. Maybe you need more. ID3 is now produced in the glass factory, that's true, but also in Zwickau. It should be at the same time. I was at the factory in March and they were still building ID3s, but stuff can change. It's now August, it's 5 months ago. No, when was I? In May? When was I at the Zwickau factory? Do you use RDF cards for charging? Of course. Hey Marty, hi, sorry I'm late. I was having dinner in the sun. It's a good idea. The options in the configurator for ID3 are melting more and more away. White steering wheel now gone too. Ah! It's important. One question. Do you know that the car must be in range of 4G during the update? Reason for this question is my car is resting in a garage without connection. So, the download process, of course, needs a 4G connection. When it's installing, it doesn't need internet connection, but it would be better that when it's done, it's connecting to the server and says there should be a next update, I want to download this. So I wouldn't park it in the garage without internet connection. I wouldn't do that. It should work, but I wouldn't do that. There was a question I wanted to answer. We did that. One question. Do you know that the car must be in range? Oh, we did that. Sorry. Hi, Chris. I know 2.4 is rolling out for many folks. 3.1 is coming. No, 3.0 is coming with new costs. 3.0 is not being rolled out yet, except for the States, and it's a different version. Any word on information on 3.2 and what it may include? 3.2, nobody's talking about it yet. 3.1, I think will be coming at the end of the year, beginning of next year in Europe. North America, I have no idea how they're going to do that. Let me have 3.0 first, please. I see German configurator for i3 with infotainment system plus option adds larger screen. Cool. A UK techie for sure ordered last September and still no production gate. I could switch to base model and get it sooner, but yeah, base model sucks. Anyone using bonnet cards? Aye, but no cards. Bonnet you can only use via the app. I use bonnet, I'm still using it. And I always forget to say that. Thank you. You there, watcher. Maybe I said it last week, but I have to say it again. Where am I now? I have to calculate. I have to calculate. 43 people, because one was me. 43 people has used my referral code of bonnet. I can show it again because I'm a greedy bastard. Where am I? Here. Share this code RX39V7. When you put that in, when you log in the first time to your, or when you register with bonnet, then you get 17 euros 55 cents and I get 17 euros 55 cents for the next refill. And that's at least one charge with, I mean, they got more expensive now. I don't know what they're gonna do soon, if it's still the 17. 392 kilowatt hours of free charging on bonnet now. Cool. Got bonnet app not used yet. That's okay. I used it a few times and it works well. I'm surprised how fast. There's no card, so you have to activate the charger via the app, but it works pretty well, I have to say. Not only in the country that you collect them in, exactly. It can be anywhere. You can't use bonnet in Denmark. Yeah, they restricted the countries. They got more expensive. But again, if you use referral code, you get 17 euros and can charge at least a few times, one time, not a few times, for free, and I can do that too. What they do, and I haven't used a bonnet in 3 weeks. I got a message outside of the app. Hey, we haven't heard anything from you. The next charge is for free. And then I looked inside the app. I couldn't find anything in the app where it says in the promotion or whatever that the next charge would be for free. I looked online, and online a lot of people were complaining that they got this message charged and then it cost them anything. And they emailed them and blah, 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 but nothing happened. So I'm suing Bonnet for about 7 months now, and I'm suing? You mean using? And it's perfect. Save so much money here in the UK. Anyone use Octopus in the UK? I haven't heard of that. But I will use a bonnet on the way to Copenhagen. We talk about this in a second. But we're not done with 3.0. So you downloaded the first thing, then the thing the first campaign update. It will tell you, hey, update is available. You park, and you have to know that when you press the install, you can get out, close the door, and you have 2 minutes. So when you're out and then, wait, I have to get my bag or whatever, you can still down. But after 2 minutes, the car will start installing the update. The first update will take 6 to 8 hours, like I said. If it is anything like the last 2.3 update, the over-the-air update, then in the app you cannot see your range and your state of charge, but the car is there. Really weird. And in the car, usually when you go away and everything falls asleep, the parking brake, the P, the red light will go away. But when the update is going on, it will still show it, and the screen should show that it's updating. Congrats, copy paste. Copy pasta. I don't know what that means. It will do this all, and when it's done updating, you should have your range and your kilometers back. And when you go back to the car, it should start normally, and then it should say, hey, I've installed 3.0 or whatever it will say. It will have a different name framing. And by the way, before you install, you then get a page where you can see all the updates that it will do. Is it a known bug with version 3.0? My car never remembers the custom lighting settings between drives. Really? So my car, every time when I get in and it's asleep, and it shows the welcome driver thing and the first and Volkswagen blah blah blah, that it's in the base color, and then it changes into the normal color. No, I don't know if I had the 3.0 car and it didn't do that. Guess anyone aware of vehicle to home charging for Q4 e-tron in the works? Anyone aware of vehicle to home charging? I think this will come, since it will come since it's a MEB platform car. 3.0 or 3.1 will get bidirectional charging, but you need a special charger at home for that to work. After 1 week, 20% off, 2 weeks, 50% off, after 3 weeks, 1 free. Yeah, but did you ever try that it works? Because in the app itself, it doesn't say anything. Brian, and if you see a charger with missing picture, take it in it, you get 2 points. Yeah, they want to do that too. I've seen that. 8.3 kilowatt hours. 8 point is 1 free kilowatt hour, vehicle to grid or load? That's a good question. I don't know. Well, it's not like you can plug something to the car and then power something. So I think it's to the house or whatever. Okay, we'll look out for that. Thanks. I don't know what I said. So then, okay, then you have your first update. Oh, the frame rate is screwed up. I will have to restart the camera as always. We go to the action cam here. It's still screwed up. Come on, work. You see Finnegan cleaning himself while I have to restart my camera. Now we're back. Yeah, it looks better. No, for 8 points you get a present. This can be 2 to 12 kilowatt hours. It's a mystery what you get. Only 23 people, 3 likes people. That's only 29 people. Ooh, we should do that. So every week I will continue with 3.0. Don't worry. I know it's a bit chaotic here. That's always the same. So I will, first of all, you have to like, but don't like now. Wait a second. Because we do that all together. That's always a lot of fun. We have 32 likes right now. And when I say 3, 2, 1, like, then everyone press the like button. Even when you're on a TV or something, go to your, if you can comment here, then means you can like. But we do it all together. That's the most fun to see going up. It's so exciting. Okay, everybody is ready to press the like button. We have 153 people here. They can all press the like button right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, like. Yeah, follow orders of the weird guy with the beard. 33, 43, 69. Ooh. Come on. That's it. No, 72. A lot of people didn't like that. That's fine. You don't have to like it. It's fun for me. And we'll do a poll there too. What software version do you have on the car? Well, we do that later. I used the 50% off, charge 30 kilowatts, had to pay for 15 kilowatts. I would never sue Bonnet. By the way, I saved about 300 pounds over the last 7 months. I paid 25 pence per kilowatt hour and charged on 50 plus stations. By the way, prices went up last month to 44. Still great. Yeah, in Germany it went up this month. Can't see button. Aha. For our host Bear Laugh, I want to shout out 2 separate salespeople at my Volkswagen dealer for Rochester, UK. Knew about your YouTube channel and who you were when I mentioned a German YouTuber. When asking if I was familiar with the car, I said Battery Life had trained me. That's fun. I'm getting about 4.6 meters kilowatt hour. I don't know what that means. Nice. Bonjour, adieu. Hello, French. I can't do that. Time for mach-e. Meal ready. Bye. Yeah, everybody's walking off. That's okay. Okay, let's continue with 3.0. Installed the first one. It should start downloading the second campaign, second update right away. Not waiting another week. It should start right away. It did the same thing with 2.0. It was also 2 updates. This download should be faster. It shouldn't be that much. It should be a third of or even a quarter of the first update. It will download again maybe it doesn't show that you see that it's downloading. It will prompt a message again that the download is done for campaign 2. You park the car again, say install. This should take 1.5 to 2 hours. I don't know how those times are, if they're very conservative, because on the last update 2.3 they also said a number, and my car was done way earlier. It was way faster than what the car says. And oh, sorry, I don't speak French, and I don't have a translate thing in here on YouTube with Firefox. It doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. Translation please. Nice cat. I know. Look at him. La la. Yeah, GoPro has so much delay. Oh, dull. Sony doesn't have that. It's instantly. Huh. Miles. 4.6 miles per kilowatt hour. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that calculation. I do watt hours per kilometer. Firefox, my man. Of course, I'm not using Google Chrome. 4.6 is good. Okay, I believe you. I have no idea. So, then it installs the second one. Like I said, 1.5 to 2 hours. Hopefully a bit faster. And the first one goes down to the core. Like I said, battery management system and everything. But the second one is just a surface, is infotainment system and stuff. And that's it. then it's done. Then we should have 3.0. I don't know when I get the update. Like I said, it should be this week. Hopefully Thursday to Friday. Last year with 2.3, my car didn't download the update for 3 weeks, even though my car was registered to get it. And that's... I hope we won't do that this time. I hope they fix that. Is was writing some comments about Bonnet and you missed it 2 times. Go up in the chat. Oh my. Are you his friend? I don't see his... I don't see him commenting at all. I don't see Elektrologisch at all. No, not since the beginning. I don't have him here. Oh, there, yeah, Chris, you can find these codes under notifications in the app. I go under notification. Where's notification? I don't have notification. Live support app permission. Stats. Maybe it's only in the Apple version. Account. Nope. Preferences. Nope. Suggested charger. My charging. Settings at the top right. I am at settings. Top right, there's nothing. I don't have notifications. On the map, there's a bell. I also don't have a bell. I have the bonnet button. Gee, that's a loss. Nope. I also don't have a bell. Where are we? No bell. And no notifications. I see the bell on all 4 registers. I don't have a bell at all. Not at one. Maybe Android app is different. Are you using Apple? Okay. But that's it about 3.0. Let's talk about what happened last week. Nothing. That's it, Chris, when you're getting a real phone. This is a real phone. I'm not supporting Apple. I'm sorry. I'm the wrong person for that. Right to repair. Yes. Go to settings permission. No, but this is app permission. Notifications. I can't click it. Nothing happens. Here's a small breakdown of all the permissions we ask for you. That's different. That's to turn on that you get a notifications, but I don't want to see. I want to see it in the app. Hi from Spain. Come to Mallorca and enjoy. GM says next year Edas Highways Super Cruise hands will will be ready for 22 models. What is that? When do you think we have this function from Volkswagen Mobileye for Europe? I have no idea what that is. I repair iPhone as a hobby. That's good. That's good. Again, I don't have it. I'm sorry. It should be in promotions, but it's not. That's just my referral. Because I put in my code the first time when I charged. I could do a free charge, and I could edit in promotions, and then I could see that it's activated, but it doesn't show that now. Okay. Happened last week. I didn't do anything. I had to work 5 days. I know this is normal, but I switched to 4 days working because of YouTube. I'm doing so much on YouTube that 5-day working was just too much. And when I have a car or when I'm editing or something, it's a lot of hours every week for for editing. And for example, for the Renault Megane that I had a week before, I picked up the car on Friday, didn't do too much on Saturday, and all Sunday I was doing testing, and then for 3-4 days all I did in the evening after work was editing. And then I needed a bit of relax time. Chris, see screenshots, messenger. They sent me messages. Send a photo. I'm looking at a photo. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that bell. I'm sorry. So is this Apple or not? I guess so. I don't have it. I see the bell on iOS. Yeah, that's what I mean. It will be on iOS, but the bell is not there on Android. They didn't include it. And it has nothing to do with the phone. It's Bonnet making an app and don't put it in the Android app for whatever reason. So where was I? Yeah. So last week, and because of so many editing things, then I put down my hours to only 4 days. But my coworker, that's taking over my work when I'm on holidays or whatever, or sick. She's off for 2 weeks. So last week and this week I work 5 days. It's hard. But after that week, I have a week off. So I work another 5 days and then I have a week off, and then a lot of stuff is happening that we talk about in a second. Get a Shift 6 MQ phone. It's delivered with a screwdriver that allow you to do all repairs. Shift phones in tiny DE company. I think I heard of that. I watch Linus Tech Tips, and there's the laptop that you can repair yourself and all of this stuff. No, it's just I had an iPhone 3, whatever name, S or whatever, I don't know. It's a long time ago, and I hated it. And it was the thing with iTunes and whatever, how the app was restricted, how the software was restricting me in the things that I wanted to do with the phone. And since then, I'm not using Apple products anymore. I had a Mac Pro in 2008, 2009, I think 2008, for audio recording. It also was horrible experience. So many things didn't work, even though Mac was made for audio recording and video editing, and photo editing. But at that time it was just horrible, and it was way too overpriced for what it did. And that's why I think that's how to sum it up. For me, Apple product is too overpriced for what it can do. That's it. Do you have any ideas about starting in other countries except Germany? I talked about this in the beginning. Go back to the first, I don't know how many minutes. I looked at a Facebook post of Volkswagen on the ID Drivers Club on the Facebook group, where they said that. Yes, so like I said, I didn't do anything for the channel last week except for editing the Renault Megane videos. Thanks for watching the Renault Megane videos, the e-tech videos. They're doing very, very well, and I thought so because the car is great. I really liked the car. The Megane was cool. I liked the Android automotive system. I liked the instrument cluster, and you saw the video where I was comparing it to the ID3. It's nice that you have buttons for the climate. It's very easy done. I like that. I wasn't a fan of the power from standstill. I wasn't a fan of front wheel drive. And ID3 is still more stable, better steering, better suspension. Yeah, Megane was amazing with charging, even though you will see in a few days there will be a video. The charging curve is very similar to the ID3. Very, very similar. Ah, itchy. Oh, yes, that's the stuff. I got a mosquito bite and I'm itchy. Do you have any idea? That new ID3 delivered in September came with 3.0 and 3.1. No. Cars built from January on are coming with 3.0. Or is this a question? If the car was built from January 2022 on, then it will have 3.0 on. When you are in the States, North America, you get 3.1. but we still don't know if this is the exact same software that you get in Europe with 3.1. We don't know. What I liked about the Megane, like I said, was the charging. The charging curve is very similar to the ID3 with 2.4 or 3.0. Very, very similar. It's almost like a copy. It's a bit scary. But when you plug in at a higher state of charge, let's say 40-50%, the Megane charges better. The ID3, when you have, so let's say you start at 10% and then you see at 50% you have 80 kilowatt or whatever, I don't know, 75. When you plug in at 50%, you don't get 75 kilowatt. In the Megane, you did. That was very nice. Still no news for 2.4 here in Portugal. Dealers go on vacation, so I guess only September or October. What? The whole dealership goes on vacation? Who can afford that? What the hell? I love they used all experience from Zoe. They kept most of Zoe's good stuff like 22 AC, regen, brake blending, deep hatch, and how Super Cruise work. Again, I really liked. I liked the self steering. Was a lot of fun. Was the best self steering I ever experienced, in my opinion. In my how I use self steering, really awesome. ID Software 3.1 is rolling out to factory vehicles since June 2022. Really? Are you sure? In all Europe? Really? Had no idea. Renault Megane is a good car, but I wish it was 5 centimeters longer and a few centimeters wider. Space at rear seat is small. That's true. That it is a bit smaller. You have ID3 Messenger? No, he messages me on Facebook, which I don't use, so I don't know why. Why I get this. I only use it for the ID Drivers Club. One information that will make you happy, Chris. In the ID3 Megane video, you said that you are not very happy with the brakes in ID3 when it goes from ACC into braking. That will be fixed with 3. Huh, we'll see. I want to test that. I hope. Well, I had a 3.0 and I had a ID5 with 3.1. I should know. I haven't noticed it so far, but we'll see. But like I said, the Megane is a great car. I still prefer the ID3. But I would love to merge them. A lot of people hate the ID3 or really dislike ID3 because of the interior. They say it looks cheap and it's an expensive car and this looks cheap, I can't buy it. I don't know, I'm just different. I don't see it. For me, when I go into a car and I sit on a comfortable chair and have a very comfortable steering wheel in my hand and the buttons work, I don't care what there is around it, if it's plastic. As long as everything that I touch is soft and nice, I don't care. But I'm different, I guess. Other people were, wow, it's not premium interior, but the car costs 40,000 euros. What the hell? Easy and clean plastics. I like the openness of the ID3. It really impresses me. I love that. Yeah, but I think they could do a bit better with the screen when you get the bigger screen. Skoda Enyaq has a few things in there that I prefer on the instrument cluster. I have ID4. Okay. We did that then. Yeah, so Renault Megane, like I said, there's still a few videos coming. The charging video is coming. The driving test video is coming. There was more. There were 4 videos. What's coming? I can't remember. ID3, ID4 interior looks cheap. Yeah, I don't see that. I'm sorry. I'm just the wrong person for that. I don't see that it looks cheap. Or 3.1, maybe I mix something up. A UK review on YouTube channel that Cupra Born with the new software does not have memory for the seat position. Do you think that is true? You can order ID3 and born with a memory seats, but you can also not order it with it, and you need it with 3.0 software, so it remembers your profile where you sit. Like designed by Playmobil. I guess everybody has a different opinion. I don't see that. I'm sorry. And Playmobil looks okay to me. I don't know. I don't care if this dashboard there is plastic. I so don't care. Why should this be nice materials? I don't look at it ever. I look at the screen. I look at the street and the middle screen and maybe where I'm sitting and where I have stuff. Good pronunciation of Skoda. Thank you. I learned. Then you have a message request. Oh my god. Stalking. I see stalking happening. Okay. I thought it was 4 videos. I thought I had still 4 videos to come with the coupe with the Megane. Let's see. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. No, it's only 3. Okay. 3 videos with the Megane are still coming. And what's coming up? This is all coming up this week. This week, again, like I said, I'm not doing anything for the channel. It's just a bit of planning because I still work 5 days this week, but then I'm on holidays. That's awesome. And tomorrow in a week on August 15th, Skoda is bringing me an Enyaq Coupe IV 80 RS. A big name. I'm just getting the car for 5 hours. So somebody is coming from far away, bringing it to Passau. I take the car, do my tests in 5 hours and bring it back to the person and they are driving the car home. So just for that, it's called a quick test. And I'm glad that I get it for that better than not getting it at all, so I'm okay with that. I love Volkswagen ID4 because of interior and order Skoda Enyaq. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I don't see any difference with Enyaq interior and ID4 interior. I get ID3 to ID4, the plastic and then a different material up there, but Enyaq and ID4, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't see a difference. I was amazed when you said the Megane was smaller than ID3, since it looks bigger somehow. It looks bulkier, but it's not. Do you think side sensors could be added, installed as aftermarket? No, it cannot. I asked Volkswagen that. Because it's not just the sensors, you need a special hardware in there. I'm sure somebody can do that, but it's just not worth the money. Hey, I'm late here. Do you know anything about Refresh ID3? I do, but I can't talk about it. I'm just talking to Volkswagen a lot and asking them a lot of questions, and sometimes they tell me something. I don't even know if they know if it's true. They just say, yeah, we think it should be this and maybe that. But again, I can't talk about it. That's just mean. Then I don't tell me anything anymore. So I'm getting the Enyaq Coupe for 5 hours, do my tests. The day later, I'm getting the ID5 GTX press car for 2 weeks, so on the 16th. And on the Friday, August 19th, so this Friday in a week, it's road trip time. My ex-boss from the company I worked before, where I work now, who lent me his Model 3 once for a 1,000-kilometer drive. He helped me a lot. He helped me move once. He took pictures of me and my wife on our 10-year anniversary. Was it a 5-year anniversary? I don't know. We look young, so maybe it was just 5 years. And he's going with me in the ID5 GTX to Copenhagen. So we drive. I can show you the trip. I have to pull up a better route planner and get all the trip. Where are we? ABRP. ABRP. Oh, I did this wrong. The other way around. Passau. and Copenhagen. Oh, I can't even write. Yeah, and we're going to Copenhagen. I'll show you the trip in a second. And while we do that, Volkswagen invited me for the Volkswagen ID Bus media drive. So before I drove the ID Bus once, but it was a prototype. It wasn't done yet. The interior wasn't done. The suspension wasn't done. But it's done now, and the cars are being delivered to customers. And in Copenhagen, I can drive the car for a day. So we will go on the Friday very early. I show you the screen now. Looks like this. We're going here from Passau, charge in Tiersheim. Then this should be Ionity, but it's not. I will change that. Ionity Nempitz. Then here is maybe Ionity Magde. We'll see what this is if we do that. Aral Puls. Yeah, but it looks like only Aral Puls and Ionity. And then Ionity. This should be Ionity 2 here. That's wrong. And then we go all the way to Copenhagen. Up here, it's 1,300 kilometers, 13.5 hours. Ooh, YouTube says I should put an ad in. I will press the button. Bing, I did it. Maybe a detour to Oslo. Oh, yeah, detour. That's not a detour. For those ask about store apps for i3 UK, there's nothing available to me. Car came with 3.0. I think the shop is not online yet. It should start soon. Not in every country. I like the i3 interior too. If they make an upgrade for people for whom boasting is really important, I hope they make that an extra because I don't want to pay for it. Good point. MediaMarkt ad. MediaMarkt, cool. A lucky ad not showing on TV screen. Wow, ad block. No, but like I said, 1,300 kilometers, above 13.5 hours. So we will arrive there at 8 or something. Next day in the morning we get up, breakfast, and then we will drive with the ID bus for a few hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever. And then we get dinner, sleep, and the next morning on Sunday we go back home. The same thing home, another 13.5 hours, 1,300 kilometers. We go home. So that will be a road trip to remember. The great thing about it is, I have to show you Finnegan here a bit. The great thing about it is that the person I'm going to is a photographer and a filmer, and he's bringing hopefully his good drone, and he's gonna film me when I test the ID bus. We're gonna film the trip together, all of this stuff. So it could be great videos. I'm excited about that. Very excited about the whole trip. Hopefully it doesn't cancel on me. Lucky you. For me, but my 250 tires left and tires right. Tire shop. Yeah, he said that the tires, they fit tires wrong. That's crap. That shouldn't happen. Okay, then so the ID5 GTX will stay from the 16th to the 30th of August, and then a few days later I get the BMW i4 for a week, press car. I have no idea what car I will get, M40 or M50. We'll see. I'm excited about driving this because my local BMW dealer gave me very nicely the iX M40 and the iX M50, but not an i4, and they don't give me an i7. I'm still in contact with two dealers about the Kia Niro EV. It doesn't look too promising though. They already have the car. The others get it soon, but it's already sold, so they don't give me the car for a test ride. And the others say only in September. We have so many test rides, you can't have it. I asked a lot of dealers in the area of 200 kilometers, and they either said no or didn't even write back. So one very close and one in Nuremberg, where I got the Kia EV6 last September, emailed me and said that I can have it, but only in September. So we'll see. We'll see if this will happen. I would love to test the car and do the same thing, drive it against the ID3 and everything. So viel Nasendreck immer. He has so much dirt in his nose because when he goes in the litter box and then he blah blah blah, and then the dust, and then he has to sniff, and then he has all this dust in his nose, his black nose here. Cute. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I have planned so far. So that's till first half of September. But in I still have to make an appointment because Walter, my ID3, will, like I said in the beginning, in week 37, so September 11th of 22, he will be exactly 2 years old. And I need my first service, and I want to, of course, get in there and see how much it costs, what do they do. That will be a very interesting video, and I want to do this, of course, before the warranty is over at 2 years. So I will do this in the end of August. I have to contact my dealer for that, and I want to see what they do. I want a whole list. What did they do? What did they check? What's included in the service or whatever. In the first service of the ID3, that will be important. I could be one of the first. No, I can't, because you can make. Maybe I can only do it after the 2 years. We'll see. I will ask what they say. Go back to GoPro. Can I even zoom in? Can't I? Lens mode. I can do this. Does it change? Oh, I can do this. That's zooming in. Takes a year to change. 3, 4. Wow, God, that takes a long time. Are you even there? Nobody's commenting anymore, even though there are 123 people. Yeah. But I think that's it for me. We've done a nice hour. I hope I could answer a few questions about over-the-air 3.0 that will be coming this week. Still alive, that's cool. I will, of course, as always, chat on full screen. Question mark? Yeah, it's here. It's half of my screen here. I always, as you can see, where am I? Here. Channel membership, so YouTube channel membership, and Patreons. If you support me here on YouTube or on Patreon, then you will get the news about the 3.0 update and pictures and input, what happened and whatever, very, very early. The rest gets it later and maybe not as detailed. Maybe a detour to Oslo. Again, you said that already. No, it's too far. What do you think about the new company in Israel taking care of Volkswagen software? So Carriot, we'll see. I have no idea about them and whatever they will be doing. I have no idea. So we'll see when they when the car arrives with the new software. I changed the climate filter last time after 52,000 kilometers was necessary. Paid 30 euros at a spare part dealer, not Volkswagen. Yeah, understandable. ID bus is hardware ready, now software, but ID3 hardware ready for level 4. ID3 is hardware ready for level 4. No, I don't think so. I don't even think ID bus is hardware ready for level 4. Will you receive, should this be? Yes, I will receive 3.0 this week. It will start tomorrow, and Walter, my ID3, will ask within 7 days. I'm guessing Thursday or Friday, but we'll see. I don't know exactly. Will plug-in charge only work with WeCharge? Yes. For now, yes. And the WeCharge app already has an update that it says plug-in charge in there. If you haven't seen that, no. It says, where are we? It says plug-in charge, the third from the front, from the top. Yeah, I have to charge. And when you have a car with 3.1, then it will work. So then the car knows, okay, you have this account, it's connected to that. So when you plug in your car, I hope that the ID5 GTX that I'm getting next week, So not this week, next week we'll have 3.1, and then I put it into my WeCharge, and then I will use that at one point. Will plug in charge? Oh yeah, we did. Call me when your old boss cancels on you for the road trip to Copenhagen. I hope he doesn't cancel. That would be nice. Are you already in Germany? How are you enjoying it? Mark is from Vermont, and he's visiting relatives in Germany. Some Dutch users won't be able to use plug-in charge because they don't want to use the WeCharge, or they can't use it. Is that sure that plug-in charge is only working with WeCharge? I don't get it just about the authentication. It should work with BMW and the others too. Yes, plug-in charge in other cars works with whatever the car is letting you do. But Volkswagen right now, and I think that's what they want to do, they will only include it with your WeCharge. So you cannot put any identification in the car. It has to be with the app. The app is connected with WeConnect ID to the car, and that's why it's done like this. Too freaking hot. You all need AC and the concept of ice cubes in summer. Yeah, we don't have that. Well, we have AC in the bedroom, but no, we it's just not long enough warm to justify an AC system. It's maybe 2 weeks a year where it's really hot. In a hotel you have that, because hotels are always warm, even in the winter. Netherlands is a Fastnet country. That's true. Yeah, Fastnet rules. That is true. I charged at Fastnet in Munich a few times. Yeah, it has been 6 weeks of heat. Really? Not here. In the Dutch app, WeCharge is not available. Really? That's weird. Well, maybe they do something different with plug-in charge in other countries. Hello guys, any news on Q4 e-vehicle to home charging like Volkswagen ID.5? A vehicle to home charging. Didn't we already had that? Didn't you ask that before? It should come with 3.0 whenever Q4 will get 3.0 software as well. But I think we're done for today. 109 likes. I did it. I went to Heads Mountains, and the status of forest there made me want to cry. I've never been there in the Hots. No idea. I haven't been in the forests here, except for the one around us. Okay. You all take care. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, become a channel member here on YouTube, or become a Patreon. You get all the stuff, all the goodies, pictures and stuff, and what's going on behind the curtain. Oh, I can do this. Then you have Finnegan in here as well. And I can put him in so it's closer. Does this work? Yay! That's Finnegan. That's me. Like I said, become a channel member, become a Patreon. Should I contact my dealer for 2.4? Oh wait, contact right away. Always. It's the best. Or you get merch, like this hoodie that you can see here. You can have it with the battery life, or just a logo, or a tiny logo. I have that too. But that's it. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being here, for supporting us, supporting me. There's no one, no us. Oh, I have to sneeze again. I touched. Sorry. Oh. I'm blowing out my ears. Different cloud. I know what it means. Have a great day. Until next time. That's true. See you next week, hopefully. Then I have holidays. I will be in a way better spirit than I'm already now. Because 2 weeks of 5 days working is a lot when you do YouTube on the side. Okay. Have a great day and take care. Bye. Yeah, why is this? Why is it twice? Ah! Do I have it like this? What about now? Because desktop media is on. I should turn that down. Try it again. Now it should sound a bit better, I think. Yeah. Okay. Bye.